The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
with the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good afternoon and a welcome to Canton High School. Madison Bulldog basketball. It's a doubleheader on a Saturday afternoon, Valentine's Day afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. We're bringing you Bulldog basketball today as the girls and boys are on the road to take on the Seahawks. Our Edward Jones Investment pregame show brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison, where you can start saving for retirement, college for your children, or perhaps a vacation. Whatever it may be, make sure your money is in safe hands with Edward Jones in Madison. Madison Bulldog girls open up our doubleheader today, taking on the Canton Seahawks. 2-14 Bulldogs against the 10-7 Seahawks of Canton. Madison girls coming off a loss to Sioux Falls Christian their last time on the floor. It's been a while, back on the 9th. Bulldogs 52-26 loss to Sioux Falls Christian. Now, it wasn't actually that long ago, but in terms of what the schedule had been recently, it seems like it was forever ago. That Dubrook West Central Bonham week last week. It's been just a ton of basketball over the past 2-3 weeks here. That's just the way it goes every season. And so getting most of a week off here after a Monday game, especially at a time of year when it seems like sickness is really making its way through, I'm sure, every high school and program, but definitely around Madison, particularly on the boys' side. Girls were feeling it on Monday, and I talked to Coach Jamal Branco before the game, and he said, yeah, there were 2 or 3 girls after Monday's game that said, I don't want to see you tomorrow, I don't want to see you, I don't want to see you. Go home, get some rest, get healthy, and we'll get ready to go here as we head in to the final handful of games of the regular season. Madison girls with the 10-7 Seahawks here tonight. Then Madison is home for their final home game of the season next week. Coming up on Tuesday, the Madison girls will host Millbank, 7 o'clock start, in a game we'll have here on KJAM. That's the last home game of the year. Then they are at McCook Central Montrose on Thursday and at Dakota Valley on Friday for a doubleheader. So 3 games in the final week of the regular season for the Madison girls, and then things head into the region tournament, which will start on the 24th of February. Canton Seahawks, again, 10-7 as they come into this one. They have not lost to the Bulldogs in quite a few years. Madison, in fact, has not really played them too closely for the most part. A few 12-point losses in there, but you know, last year a 60-33 loss. The year before that in 2024, it was a 68-48 loss. And that 68-48 loss, actually the closest they've been to Canton in the last 5 years. The Seahawks squad trying to make a push, as everybody is right now, for those seed points in their particular regions, as these games are now starting to get down everybody to the final 2 or so games of the season. Madison is in Region 3A. Their opponent tonight, Canton, is in Region 4, where they currently sit as the number 4 seed. Sioux Falls Christian, number 1 in 4A. That's followed by Lennox, and then a big gap between Lennox to Vermilion and Canton. Canton just barely ahead of Dakota Valley right now. It's a 7-team region over there as well, so you want to be one of the top 4 seeds. 2, 3, and 4 all get home first-round matchups. First place team gets a bye. And Canton right now is hoping to hang on to home court advantage in a potential looming game with Dakota Valley in the first round of the Region 3A girls basketball playoffs. For the Madison girls, of course, with 2 wins on the season, they sit in the last spot, but not by much. You know, Canton just a little ahead of them. Baltic is, you know, right there as well. So there's a lot that could change. Either way, though, Madison's going to be on the road in the opening round of the region playoffs. Just depends where. Del Rapids right now is the 2 seed, so things as they stand right now have Madison going to Dells for the opening round of the region. Flandreau or Tri-Valley even are possibilities. Those teams kind of locked into the 2, 3, and 4 spots. Baltic, Garrettson, and Madison kind of locked in to the 5, 6, and 7 spots in the region, and West Central is really locked into the number 1 spot in Region 3A with a 14-4 record. We're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on in sports this weekend. That includes the South Dakota High School Activities Association Championship that's happening this weekend in gymnastics. We'll talk that for you in just a moment, right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Tyler Wiebe, your Madison Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 605-256-3550 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Welcome back to Canton and our Edward Jones Investment pregame show ahead of a girls and boys doubleheader between the Bulldogs and the Seahawks. Madison gymnastics team in action again today at the state Class A gymnastics meet. Yesterday it was the team competition, and Madison picked up a 4th place finish, the Bulldog girls, with a 136.25 total team score. That was just a 1/4 of a point behind the Dual Cardinals for 3rd place. And Esteline Hendricks repeats again their 4th consecutive, I believe, Class A state gymnastics championship, and they did it in decisive fashion, finishing about 3 points ahead of 2nd place with 140.533. So that was the team competition yesterday. The individual competition going on today, and in fact should be coming down to the end here, and final results should be available by the time we get to halftime of this girls' game. The individual all-around at last check in Class A was being led by Kyla Biggins of Chamberlain, but those things can't always change. Nothing's final right now, so we'll keep an eye on that, the all-around scores as well as the individual vault, bars, beam, and floor winners, and let you know how the Bulldogs end up in that today as the gymnastics season comes to an end. Team duel and wrestling. Bulldogs not participating in that, but it's out in Pierre, wrapping up today, and then in 2 more weeks we're going to have the state wrestling meet as well for Madison girls and boys wrestling teams going out about the same time that playoffs will begin in girls basketball around the state of South Dakota. Dakota State University men and women are on the road today. They're taking on Montana Tech. Men lost yesterday. DSU women with another victory. The women with a win tonight can close out 1st place in their first ever season in the Frontier Conference. So good luck to the Trojan men and women. They'll be back at home next weekend for their final home games of the regular season, and then they head off to postseason play after that. We're going to take a timeout. We'll check your starters for both these teams in just a bit right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window, we are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible, while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. 'Cause nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best of the MDL broadcast booth on AM 1390 KJAM. I'm Matt Gross. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for our teams tonight for the girls' game of this doubleheader, starting with the Madison girls tonight at the guards, or this afternoon, I should say, at the guards. It'll be Maddie Rummel, a 5'3 junior, number 3, along with Jaya Engels, a 5'10 sophomore, number 12. The forwards, Ella Malone, 5'9 junior, number 2, and Logan Perstralo, a 5'10 sophomore, number 10 for the Bulldog girls, along with Grace Fige, a 5'6 senior, number 11. For the Seahawks of Canton, again coming in to this game with a 10-7 record on the season. It's a 4-guard lineup featuring Nora DeVitt, a 5'5 junior, number 11. Also at a guard is Maya Anderson. She's a 5'10 8th grader, number 12. Cameron Skiles, a 5'9 junior, number 22. And Aubrey Demure, a 5'6 junior, number 23. The center is number 21, Gracie Turbs, a 6'1 junior. For head coach Andrew Stephenson, Rich Lundstrom, and Atlanta DeYoung are the assistants for the Canton Lady Seahawks. So again, for Canton, it's DeVitt, Anderson, Turbs, Skiles, and Dermeyer. For the Madison Bulldogs, it's Malone, Rubble, Perstralo, Fige, and Engels. Madison in their road black uniforms. 2-4 on the season for first-year head coach Jamal Branco, Ethan Crouch, and Brianna Klekas are the assistants. Canton in their home whites, blue Seahawks across the front for Canton this afternoon. First game of our doubleheader, boys game to follow here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Nielsen, Nielsen ready to jump it up in the center circle, and the opening tip is up and controlled by Canton. Nielsen, not Perstralo, pardon me, in the lineup here tonight to start things off. Here's a 3 straight away, top of the key, and buried by the 8th grader Anderson, and it's an early 3-0 lead for the Seahawks here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Bulldogs working to the corner. Rummel will try to answer, but that 3 ball got blocked and rebounded by the Seahawks. Pushing it up ahead is Anderson. Anderson steps into the paint, blocked by Nielsen, and we're going to have a tie-up on the baseline as Engels ties up with Dermeyer. And it will be Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs. Malone gets it over to Ingles on the right side. 2-3 zone applied here by Canton. And pass right through the hands of Malone. Tipped by Nielsen trying to keep it alive. It'll be picked up by the Seahawks now. They'll look to go move the other way. Over to the wing for Skiles. Holds there. Now steps towards the double team. Passes out of it to Vitt. Into the corner. Open shooter DeMeyer. She'll pass on that. Skip over to the right side. Now into the corner. Here's Skiles attacking. Bounce pass into the paint. Ball got knocked away. She probably could have shot that one. Instead, we're going to get an awkward shot up by Canton, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Madison basketball. Bulldogs, good job scrambling that time with some good ball movement. 2 or 3 skip passes there by the Seahawks. No pressure by Canton. They'll let Madison walk it up. They'll get back, set up their 2-3 zone here. As handoff to Ingles, now in the corner. Pass inside, intended for Nielsen, never got to her. It was tipped by Anderson, taken away here by Canton. Seahawks pass inside, intercepted by Fiji. She's looking to run the other way. Grace, it's a 1-on-2. She puts up the shot. No, but a whistle. And a foul on Maya Anderson, much to the disbelief of Coach Stephenson. And 2 shots coming up for Grace Fiji and the Bulldogs here with 1.5 minutes gone by in quarter number 1. A 3-0 lead for Canton on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Fiji to the line, and the first free throw is in and out, no good for the Madison senior. Bulldogs looking for their first point of the game. That one no good. Hit off the heel of the iron, rebounded by Skiles. Quickly she'll push tempo into the front court. Skiles nearly lost it. Rummel trying to poke it away. She does. Rummel picking up a loose ball, waits for help now. Here comes Engels. Back to Rummel in the corner. 3 ball on the way. No good. And a rebound to Canton. Seahawks crossing over is Skiles as she comes into the front court. Looks to go all the way. Nielsen may have deflected that ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs as Dormeyer and Nielsen got a little tied up. Canton basketball. Anderson to trigger the inbounds right into the middle for Turbs. She gets fouled. And Gracie Turbs, a 6'1 junior, will step to the line and shoot 2. Foul goes on Nielsen. That is her first personal. Team's first. Free throw by Turbs is up, hits the back of the iron, no good. Stays a 3-0 game here, about 2 minutes into it. One more on the way for Gracie. Turbs knocks that one down. And a 4-point lead for the Seahawks here. Bulldogs looking to get on the board on this possession. On a handoff, Ingles back into the corner. Foul goes inside. They're looking for Nielsen, but that one never had a prayer. Taken away by Canton. They're packing it in tight. On the Bulldog freshman, Nielsen. Pass to the right side, intercepted by Malone. Malone coming the other way. Step through, puts it up, left it short off the iron. Rebounded Skiles for the Seahawks. Skiles pushing tempo the other way. Drives into Nielsen, who blocks another one out of bounds. Substitution for Madison. Fox into the ball game along with Bryant and Topkin for the Bulldogs. Canton basketball. Ball tipped and out of bounds by Ingles. One thing to keep an eye on here, Canton does not have a ton of players. Just on their roster in general, in their program, they've only got 3 bench players on the varsity roster. Madison doesn't mind playing everybody, so they'll try to make this a very fast tempo game, see if they can wear them out a little bit. There's a foul by Fox, looking to take it away from Dermeyer. And the second foul on Madison as Canton subs in Jayla York, a 5'4 junior, into the game, replacing DeVitt. Still Seahawks basketball here with a 4-point lead. Rummel out on top of Maya Anderson. Pass goes to the wing on the left side. Now on a handoff. Skip pass to the top of the key. Open jump shot from 3 is good again. Maya Anderson. Bulldogs cannot leave the 8th grader open, I'll tell you that. We figured it out early here. She's 2 of 2 from downtown. Top of the key, Engels goes to the free throw line for Topkins. Steps through a double team, gets it back to Jaya for a 3. She's got the answer. Engels with the bucket gives the Bulldogs their first points of the ball game. And it's a 7-3 lead now for the Seahawks here in quarter number 1. Driving through a double team as York kicks it out into the corner now for Skiles. She's on the attack. Steps through 2. Shot no good. Rebound, Turbs gets fouled. And Turbs going back to the free throw line to shoot a pair now for Canton. She was 1 of 2 there from the first attempt. Maya Anderson, the 8th grader, 6 of the 7 points here for Canton in the early going. Free throw on its way and good. Coach Branco on the sideline there telling his team, when we go in, go fast, go fast. Nielsen and Fige are coming in here if Turbs makes the second free throw, which she does. So they come in. I'm guessing Engels and Rummel will come out. Yes, so everybody gets a quick breather as Madison's looking to keep the tempo moving here in this one. Trying to get into the legs of the Seahawks. 6-point lead for Canton now. After the three from Engels, here's Nielsen backing her way in, trying to pass to the corner, but that pass is denied, taken away by Skiles. Skiles pushes it into the front court, stops at the baseline. Anderson straight away. She's hit three. She's hit two rather from three. Now she's hit three. Straight away, top of the key, all three of them, and a 9-point lead for the Seahawks. Nielsen. Bulldogs right side for Fox. Fox drives, sees two defenders, hits it back out. Topkin trying to escape traffic here against this 2-3 zone. Fige with it now. Over to Fox. Nielsen wants it in the corner. They go the other way. Topkin steps into a deep two. Jumper off the window, no good. Rebounded by Skiles for Canton. She brings it up herself. Dibdall on her at the top of the key. Bryant on her top of the key. Ball taken away by Fige. Fige goes up off the window and converts in transition. Madison. Bryant hounding the ball carrier into the front court. Pass off the tube. She lost it going up. Anderson gets it, and she got fouled. And Anderson will go to the line to shoot a pair now. Nielsen just picked up her second. And that is going to get Jordan Schmidt up off the bench, the 5'7" freshman. Will come into the ball game replacing Collins now, but not before a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. It's a 12-5 lead for Canton on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Back in a moment on KJAM.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Back here in Canton, MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. 3:37 remaining in our opening quarter. Canton with a 12-5 lead, and Maya Anderson extending it now. She's got 10 points here in the first quarter, 10 of the 13 for the Seahawks for this 8th grader. One more on the way after the Bulldog timeout. She drops them both through, and the lead is back up to 9 now for Canton. Fige running the point for Madison. Over to Bryant. It's off the wing left side. Back to Bryant again. Bryant goes inside. Triple team, though, on that entry pass. It's knocked out of bounds. Bulldogs are trying to go to the post, but again, that zone is really sagging in. They need some skip passes over into the corner. Engels into the ball game for Madison, and Breely Jatan checks in for the first time this afternoon for the Bulldogs. 3:25 to go in our game's opening quarter as Fige will trigger the inbound. Fige into Topkin. Dangerous pass nearly taken away. Hands it back to Grace. Grace, top of the key for Engels. Engels, high post for Schmidt now. Schmidt on the attack. Got the ball blocked and rebounded by Canton. Seahawks come the other way. Skip it over to the right side. Here's Anderson. Anderson's pass deflected and taken away by Fige. Did not have numbers. She slows down. Thought about a three. Gets it to Engels instead. Engels still with it. Gets it out for Fige. Now inside for Schmidt. Schmidt fades away from 10. Off the window, no good. Follows her shot, but couldn't control. York picks up the loose ball for Canton. York, left side for Skiles. Skips it. Anderson thought about the three. Gives away to DeVete. She'll fire on it. Can't connect. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Engels and the Bulldogs. Substitution for Canton as Dormeyer back into the ball game now for the Seahawks. 2.5 to go here in quarter number one. Canton leads it by 9. They've got the basketball. Baseline inbounds. Comes into Anderson. Looking at the deep three. She'll launch on it. 4 for 4 from downtown. Maya Anderson's got 14. And it's a 17-5 Canton lead. Engels trying to shed of herself of York, but turns it over instead. York coming the other way. Anderson somehow was open. She gave it up. Anderson has it again. Skipped down to the corner and too tall through the hands of DeVete and out of bounds. 5'10", 8th grade guard Maya Anderson, 4 for 4 from downtown. She's got 14 of the 17 for the Seahawks here. They lead it by 12. Bulldogs Schmidt, Feige, Malone, Jatan, and Engels on the floor. Top of the key, Grace with it. Back over to Jatan. As she and Grace just play a little catch. Now it's Engels into the corner. Malone. She'll fire a three. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound tip. Malone trying to grab it. And it's taken away by Canton. York will be met by Jatan at the half-court line. And now gives way to Dormeyer. Dormeyer hounded by Jatan at the top of the zone. Passes down low for Turbs. Puts it up off the window. Gets fouled. And Gracie Turbs has a chance for a three-point play. She's got 5 now, looking for one more at the line. That's the 5th foul by Madison this afternoon. As that one goes on Jordan Schmidt. Turbs free throw up and good. And a 20-5 first quarter lead here for the Seahawks. Minute 35 to go in the first. Engels corner. Feige wants a high arcing three, too strong. Rebound loose. Malone's going to pick it up. Malone goes inside, was intended for Engels, but it's picked off by Anderson. Jatan then knocks it out of her hands and off of Anderson. And it will be Bulldog basketball as Cameron Skiles checks back in now for Canton. Minute 19 to play here in the opening quarter. It's a 15-point lead for the Seahawks on top of the Bulldogs on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Madison's Jay Engels back to Feige now. High pass was looking for Schmidt, never got to Jordan. Taken away. Here comes Anderson the other way. Step through, reverse layup up, left it short. Ball tapped out, controlled by Canton. Anderson, 3 on the way. She's 5 for 5. It's a 17-point first quarter for the 8th grader Maya Anderson. Check the record books. Canton with under a minute to go in the first. It's 23-15 Seahawks. Back in a moment on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Canton's Maya Anderson has only missed one shot, and it was a layup. She's 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. She's got 17 points, and Canton leads Madison 23-5 here with 1 minute to go in the game's opening quarter. First game of a doubleheader between the Bulldogs and the Seahawks on a Valentine's Day Saturday afternoon. Feige with the basketball here for the Bulldogs. Top of the key. She gave it up, got it back. Malone back over to Grace now. They're trying to go middle on this zone. There's just nothing there. Jatan bounces it away for Feige. Here's a pass left side, Malone. Malone driving, draws a defender to her, hands off Jatan, tiptoes the baseline, got a nice feed over to Schmidt. Beautifully played by Breely Jatan, and Schmidt is able to cash in on the layup and make it a 23-7 lead now for Canton. Pass down low, too tall and out of bounds. They were trying to find Skiles underneath the basket, and a turnover by the Seahawks with 24.5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Bulldogs, Feige over to Malone. Back to 5G, skips it to Jatan. Jatan going to attack a double team, lost her footing, ball's on the floor, picked up by Canton. Anderson has it, 10 seconds to go. Anderson looks up, checks the time. Away it goes to York. York, left side for DeMeyer. DeMeyer skips it over to York again. She'll fire on a three, no good at the buzzer. And the first quarter comes to an end. 23-7 lead for Canton after quarter number 1. Back in a moment on KJAM and AmazingMadison.com.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Back here in Madison. In Canton. Start of the second quarter, 23-7. Canton leads the Madison Bulldogs. Girls game of our doubleheader on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Canton basketball as we begin quarter number 2. Maya Anderson with it. Into the corner, now a pass inside. Finds Turbs underneath, but her shot is blocked. Believed by Topkin for Madison. Bulldogs the other way. 5G right side. Engels has 1-3, wants another. Can't find this one. Off the front of the iron, no good. York rebounds for Canton. Away to Anderson now. Anderson with Rummel in front of her. Stops, passes left side. Here's an open three. No good by Skiles. And then we got a whistle and a foul underneath. It's going the other way. Foul will be on Canton here. That one's going to go on Turbs, her first personal. First on Canton in quarter number 2. I think just the second on the Seahawks in the game. So Bulldogs back the other way. Malone pump fakes on a pass, leaves it for 5G over to Rummel now. She'll take the three, no good. And rebounded by Skiles for Canton. Skiles quickly the other way. Passes it over to Anderson off the wing. Anderson spins on Rummel into the paint. Puts it up off the window too strong. Rebound out for 5G. 5G looks up, sees Malone out in front of her. Fires it to her. Malone had to really reach out to get it. Couldn't get the layup up. Then Rummel gets a rebound. No, she can't connect, but it's tapped out of bounds. And Madison will get a third look at it here. But a great transition opportunity falls by the wayside. Bulldogs will inbound on the baseline here. 5G in for Malone, corner three, no good. And rebound Anderson for Canton. Long pass ahead, finds the running Skiles. Skiles back to York, a deep two is too strong. Rebound Topkin underneath. Amidst 4 white jerseys, Aubrey trying to find someone to pass it to. She got it to Grace, ahead to Rummel. Rummel traveled. Maddie thought about the three right away, then changed her mind, but the feet were starting to move. And a turnover by the Bulldogs here. 23-7, Canton on top. In quarter number 2, still 6:37 to go in the second quarter. As Madison has gone to a box and one now, trying to get Anderson out of the game. So far it's worked. They've cut down the scoring here in the second quarter. Pass ahead to Rummel. Rummel now top of the key for 5G. Malone drives through a double team, got fouled before she could get a shot up. And it will be Bulldog basketball on the baseline here. And the second foul by Canton in the quarter. That one went on York. DeVitt back in. Madison will sub Fox into the game here. Fox coming in for Malone. Fige on the baseline. Lobs it in high and finds Engels. That was Fox. Over to Engels now. Here's Fige, left wing, 3-ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Skiles for Canton. On a handoff back to Anderson now. Anderson had it poked away by Rummel. Rummel staying right with her. She'll give it to Skiles. Skiles now crosses over. She drives inside and got fouled. I think a little tripping foul maybe here on Jaya Ingles. Yes, Fiji. And that is the call. It's going to be 2 shots here for Canton with 5:53 to play in the second quarter. Skiles looking for her first point of the night and connects from the free throw line. Only 2 players had scored for Canton. 6 for Gracie Turbs and then 17 for Anderson. But now Skiles is on the board. Topkin out and Schmidt back in here for Madison. Second Skiles free throw drops through, and it's 25-7. Seahawks leading here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Still a lot of time to go in the second quarter. Fox now left side for Rummel. Rummel on a 3-ball, no good. Rebound tip to Fox, now to Schmidt. Schmidt shot no good, follows it, puts it up again, got fouled, and it went through! And a chance for a 3-point play for Jordan Schmidt. Schmidt with 4. That's a team high here for the Bulldogs. Foul went on Cameron Skiles. Schmidt, free throw spins out, no good. And the rebound to Canton. Anderson with Rummel right in her hip pocket as she comes up across the timeline away to Skiles. Anderson then in a backdoor cut gets it in the paint. Fading away, she throws one up off the heel of the iron, no good. Engels a rebound, out ahead for Rummel. Nothing but white jerseys in front of her. She'll go to Fiji. Fiji inside Schmidt. Bounces it out for Engels. Long 2, no good. And a rebound Anderson for Canton. Rifles a pass ahead. Now into the paint. Intended for Turbs. Taken away by Schmidt. Out ahead for Rummel. Maddie stops. Oh, and a pass then stolen away by Turbs. Back to the Seahawks here with under 5 to go in the second quarter. And Coach Stephenson saying, let's slow things down a little bit. DeViet, top of the key, Skiles. Step back, thought about a 3. Goes to the middle for Dermeyer instead. Dermeyer lost it. Fades down low, wide open is Skiles. And puts it in for 2. That ball got knocked free. Kind of became a broken court situation. Skiles got away. Here's Rummel in the corner. Pump fakes on a 3. Drives, floater is up, got blocked. Rebound Skiles for the Seahawks. She's running the other way. Will take it herself off the window. No. Rebound loose. Picked up by Anderson. She'll dribble it back out beyond the arc and reset now for Canton. They lead it 27-9 here in quarter number 2. Pass it to the post. Smith trying to deny, and they're going to get her a foul. Wow, that's a little ticky. Schmidt picks up the foul, and it will be her second, team second in the quarter as well. Nielsen back in. Also Jatan and Bryant return here for the Bulldogs, nearing the halfway mark in the second quarter. Anderson will trigger the inbounds here for Canton. Bounces it in and towards the middle. It ends up going off Fox, and it's picked up by Schmidt. Throws it ahead to Nielsen. Nielsen battles her way in, puts it up, no. And rebounded by Canton. Anderson fires ahead, wide open Turbs underneath. Pump fakes, a defender flies by, blows the layup, and Schmidt collects the rebound and gets fouled by Jaya York. That'll be the 4th foul on Canton here in quarter number 2. Bulldogs just trying to stay in it after that explosive start by Canton to open up this game. 27-9, Seahawks on top as Jatan bounces it away for Nielsen. Fox now Bryant. Back to Nielsen at the top of the key. Schmidt flashes into the paint, now backs out. Fox. Right side for Jatan. Jatan bounces it in, finds Schmidt. Second time she's made a great entry pass. Schmidt, though, bad angle, couldn't get the first shot. Second shot, no. Then Bryant got a rebound. She couldn't get it to go. Bulldogs wanted a foul, didn't get the whistle. Here comes Canton the other way. With it is Dermeyer. Dermeyer spinning into the paint. Wild shot up, no good. Schmidt with a rebound for Madison. 3:15 to go before halftime. Schmidt over to Breeley. Into the corner, Bryant. Fox now with it. Schmidt at the top of the key. Kind of directing traffic. Inside for Fox. Fox puts it up just a little short inside, and then the rebound out of bounds. Malone and Topkin checking back in for the Bulldogs. Fox and Schmidt out. Bulldogs have slowed things down as far as Canton's offense, but they have not been able to score themselves with any efficiency here in this first half. Skiles, skip pass to the middle, finds Terb. She'll go up right hand and finish. 29-9, 20-point lead now for Canton. Malone spins her way inside, tried to pass out. The ball's taken away by the Seahawks. Pass intended for Topkin, picked off by York. York into the corner. Now to the free throw line for Turbs. Turbs takes her time, finds Anderson. Pump fakes on a three, but boxing one again. Bryant staying right with her. And we're going to get a 3-second call on Gracie Turbs. Well, it was 24 after one quarter for Canton. They've scored just 5 here in the second quarter. Madison just hasn't been able to take advantage on the offensive end. Here's Nielsen now on the attack, tried to pass to the corner, but it's taken away again by Skiles. Skiles bounce pass down low for York. York feeds it out top, but Topkin is there to intercept. Here comes Jatan now. Pulls up for a transition 3-ball, no. Rebounded by York. And then Canton saves it from going out of bounds. Anderson, this is DeVete pulling up for a 3, no. Bulldogs get the rebound, and coach says slow it down. Here's Malone. Malone inside finds Topkin. Topkin through a double team, puts it up, no. And the rebound to Anderson. She directs traffic for Canton, and Coach Stephenson wants a timeout. 1:28 to play here before halftime, a 20-point lead for the Seahawks. Back after this on KJAM.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
Welcome back to Canton, the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. 1:28 remaining here in quarter number 2. Madison trails Canton 29-9 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Seahawks basketball out of the timeout. Canton dribbling it over to the left side. Rummel back in for the Bulldogs. Oh, easy attack. Nobody stops Skiles that time. Straight to the basket. She lays it in. Bulldogs quickly the other way. Malone through traffic. No good. Rebound. Kicks it out for Fiji. She'll try a 3. Got it. Fiji with a triple. 31-12 now. Canton. 1 minute remaining here as Rummel comes up across the timeline with Anderson. Anderson passes for Skiles. Skiles trying to drive again. Leaves it off left side. Spinning her way in is Durmeyer. Durmeyer off the window, no. Anderson a rebound. She got tied up and fouled. And 2 shots coming up for Maya Anderson from the line here for Canton. Foul on the Bulldogs is on Engels, her first personal. Anderson had 17 in the first quarter, scoreless in the second till now. As she knocks that first free throw down. 32-12 Seahawks. Anderson's second free throw back of the iron, no good. Fiji with the board. Quickly ahead to Engels, lost it, got it back. Grace skips it to Rummel. Rummel back to Grace, top of the key. Into the corner, Topkin a 3-ball on the way, too strong. Anderson controls the board here. And the final 30 seconds of the first half coming up. Rummel trying to take it away from Anderson. Tie up on the floor. Rummel passed it away to Topkin. Out of Fiji. Coming the other way. Grace hesitates. Now attacks. Steps back as the double team comes. Topkin back to Grace in the corner. Open 3. No good. And rebounded by Skiles. 15 seconds now as Skiles crosses the timeline. Skiles wants to go in. Got tied up. No whistle. They kick it out for Anderson. A 3 on the way. Good. 5 of 5 from downtown for Anderson in the first half. 35-12 as the first half comes to an end. It's the Maya Anderson Show on Valentine's Day, 35-12. Canton with the lead over the Madison Bulldogs. It's our Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show, and it's coming up next on KJAM.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Tyler Wiebe, your Madison Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 605-256-3550 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best AM 1390 and your Prostrolo All-American Auto Mall halftime show. It's a 35-12 lead for Canton after the first half here against the Madison Bulldogs. 21 first half points for 8th grader Maya Anderson for Canton. She was 5 of 5 from downtown in the first half, including that last three with about 10 seconds to go. And Madison just offensively has not been able to find an answer here against Canton's 2-3 zone. They rotate on it very quickly, considering how much they pack it inside. It's difficult for Madison to try to get even a high or low post touch out of this. A lot of turnovers trying to force it inside. And then when that ball comes to the post, I mean, it's a triple team immediately. And the Bulldogs just haven't had quick enough ball movement to get it out, moving around and find some open shots. Couple of buckets made for Jaya Engels tonight, this afternoon. She's got 5 for the Bulldogs, 5 also, or 4, I should say, off the bench for Jordan Schmidt. 3 for Jaya Engels, and that's the scoring for Madison. Feige with 5, Schmidt with 4, Engels with 3 here in the first half. 21 for Maya Anderson for Canton, 8 for Gracie Turbs. Cameron Skiles has 6 for the Seahawks as they have Madison down 35-12 here at the half. Boys game coming up after this. Madison had a tough one last night with the number 1 team in Class A boys basketball. West Central picking up a big lopsided win. We were in a running clock almost immediately to start the third quarter last night. Well, good news for Madison. They're done with West Central. And now it's Canton. The Canton boys are looking for their first win of the season, and that is the game we've got coming up to complete our doubleheader here this afternoon. The Madison Bulldog gymnastics team in action today. State gymnastics meet in Mitchell, and Madison girls got 4th place yesterday in the team competition. Now today, the individual and all-around has wrapped up in Class A, and it looks like Maggie Hausman of Esteline Hendricks is your all-around champion with about 5.5 points ahead of Kyla Biggins of Chamberlain. Madison's Sophia Peterines, the highest scorer for the Bulldogs in the all-around. Full results can be found at amazingmadison.com, by the way. And then just checking the other competitions for the Madison Bulldogs. Izzy Kelsey with a 7th place finish in the vault today for Madison. On the beam for the Bulldogs, the top finisher, Sophia Peterines. And then just checking out the floor exercise. And top finisher, Evie Becker in that one. And, Kyra Weezy. Kyra Weezy on the podium for Madison with 5th place finish in the floor today for the Bulldogs. We'll get official final scores for you online on the First Bank and Trust Winter State Sports page at amazingmadison.com. Bulldog girls are down at halftime, 35-12 here in Canton. More with our Prostralo All-American Auto Mall halftime show coming up next on AM 1390 and amazingmadison.com. Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Welcome back to Canton and the Prostralo All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Canton girls lead Madison 35-12 here at the half. Other games going on today in high school basketball. In girls basketball, not a lot so far this afternoon, but in the boys' side of things, McCook Central Montrose boys already have picked up a win over Gregory at the Corn Palace, 45-35. And then get a load of this one. In Belfouche today, in boys basketball, Little Wound beat Teospetina, Teoshape Topa. Little Wound won 114-34. Hamlin boys beat Pine Ridge 64-51 today as well. Here in Canton, the Seahawk girls lead the first game of our doubleheader 35-12. on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as we wrap up our halftime show. Bulldogs with the ball to open up quarter number 3. 5G pass right side is tipped and taken away by Anderson. Anderson looking to go all the way, lays it up and through. She's got 22 now, and the Bulldogs are very quickly here on running clock alert. It's a 25-point lead now. Rummel trying to change that with a 3-ball. Back of the iron, no good. And the rebound controlled by Canton. Seahawks come the other way. Skiles with the basketball. Skiles, Rummel hounding her. Left side, Anderson, deep 3 on the way. She's 6 for 6. She's 6 for 6 from downtown. 40-12, Canton. Into the corner, Malone. Malone driving baseline, puts it up short. Rebounded by the Seahawks. Anderson bounces it ahead to Skiles. Skiles driving, puts it up off the window. No. Rebound loose, picked up by 5G for the Bulldogs. Grace, a bounce pass for Malone. Malone short on the layup. And the rebound comes out to Canton. Anderson bounces it ahead. Skiles layup up and good. And just like that, it is running clock. 42-12 here in the third. Rummel on the 3-ball, no good. Rebound comes to 5G for Madison. 5G, right side angles, now in for Malone. Malone backs her way inside, no. Rebound Nielsen, she can't get it to drop. And rebounded by Canton. Seahawks coming the other way. Anderson into the corner, right side, 3-ball up and good by DeVitt. And it's 45-12 now, Canton. Left side, Malone. She'll launch on a 3. She can't find the range there. Rebound out of bounds. Stays here with Madison. Bulldogs will bring a fresh 5 in. Madison subbing in Cameron Dibdahl along with Breely Jatan. Also, Brooklyn Jaratowski, Fox, and Schmidt in for Madison. Here's Jaratowski. Back left side, Jatan. Jatan drives into the paint and double dribble. She was trying to get a bounce pass to Schmidt. And turns it over with 5:30 and counting here in the second quarter, 45-12. Madison Bulldogs on top. Canton. Skiles dribbling away, goes inside, but the pass too far out in front, intended for Nora DeVitt. Turnover on the Seahawks here, but they lead it comfortably, 45-12 in this third quarter. With the basketball for Madison is Dibdahl. Skip pass left side, finds Jaratowski. Now Fox at the top of the key. Inside for Schmidt. Schmidt dribbles around the defense. Oh, scoop hand with the right up off the window. 2 more for Jordan Schmidt. She's got a team high 6 this afternoon. Drive inside. Anderson off the window. She finishes for 2 more. 28 this afternoon for Anderson. Schmidt, top of the key, fakes on a 3. Schmidt wants to go inside, puts it up off the window, rolls off the front of the iron, no good, but a foul. And that will send Jordan Schmidt to the line to shoot a pair here for Madison. And that stops the clock with 4:28 remaining. Here in the third quarter, a 47-14 Canton lead. Schmidt free throw good. Substitution is Jayla York into the ball game. Also, Canton bringing in, I don't know who 24 is. Couldn't tell you. And not a 24 on the roster. Second free throw up and good by Schmidt. And it's 47-16. And Schmidt goes 1 of 2 from that line. Crossover Anderson, right corner Skiles. Skiles inside, shot up off the window, no, got our own rebound. That putback won't drop. Fox has the board for Madison. Out ahead to Jatan. Jatan leaves it in the corner for Dibdahl. Dibdahl back to Fox. Fox bounces for Schmidt. Schmidt tried to dribble over to her left, took her eye off the ball, came free, but it's picked up by Jatan. Now Jaratowski on a 3, short, and rebound Anderson for Canton. Anderson then throws it ahead. Jatan picks it off. Jatan stepped back on a 2, no good. Rebound controlled by the Seahawks, but taken away again by Jatan. Now it's Dibdahl on a deep two. That's no good. Fox Jaratowski trying to save it from going out of bounds, and she got fouled. And Madison keeps the possession here. Foul's going to go on Skiles. That'll be her third personal. 47-16, Canton on top. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds pass to Schmidt. Three ball is good. Jordan Schmidt's got 9. Jordan Schmidt 11. And it's 47-19. Left side for York. York, top of the key, finds Anderson. Anderson pumps on her 3. Now looks to attack. Off the window, give her 2 more. It's a 30-piece tonight for Maya Anderson. And it's a 49-19 Canton lead. Corner Jaratowski. Jaratowski tried to get it to Fox. Anderson took it away. Fox on the floor to cover it up, and the Bulldogs take a timeout to save the possession with 2:40 to play here in the third quarter. But Madison down by 30. We'll be back after this break on KJAM.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Well, Madison in that second quarter kept the offense at bay a little bit for Canton. Seahawks have come out and exploded here for a very quick 17 points in the second quarter. They put the game into a running clock with 2:40 remaining in the third, and it's 49-19. Schmidt off the inbounds, tries another 3, left it short. Rebounded by York for the Seahawks. York out ahead, bounces it for Anderson. Anderson runs it down, saves it. Inside ball intended for Turbs, but it's taken away by Madison. Here comes Jaratowski the other way through traffic off the window. No. Turbs with the rebound. Outlets for Anderson. Anderson one-on-one with Schmidt off the glass for 2. 51-19 Seahawks. Jatan to Fox. Right side Dibdahl back to Fox. Quickly over to the left, Jaratowski for a 3, no good. Long rebound Dibdahl for Madison. Left side pass is tipped, but Cameron's over there to control it. Now to Jaratowski, right side Fox. She'll fire on a 3, no. And a rebound into the hands of Anderson. Anderson across the timeline, sheds a defender, looking to go all the way off the glass. 2 more. 34 this afternoon for Maya Anderson. An 8th grader in Canton is going to be a problem for a little while. Fox between the circles. Right side, now a pass in looking for Schmidt. Gets tipped around, and eventually Fox picks it up. Fox puts up a shot, count it, and give her 1 more. Ellie Fox with a chance for a 3-point play with 1:15 to go here in quarter number 3. Subs come in for the Bulldogs as Topkin and Bryant back in for Madison. Free throw by Fox on its way, no good. Topkin looking for the rebound, lost it though, still loose on the floor. Canton will pick it up. 1:10 to go here in the third. It's all Seahawks. On the hesitation dribble is Dermeyer. Dermeyer into the paint, scoops it up with the right hand, no. Rebounded by Dibdahl for Madison. Into the front court for Fox. Fox inside for Schmidt, or this is Topkin rather, backs her way in and puts it in off the glass for her first 2 tonight. 53-23 Canton. Straight drive to the basket by Skiles, shot no good. Rebound Turbs though. Then Turbs got tied up by Bryant. We're going to get a jump ball. He'll stay here with Canton as the final seconds of our third quarter are ticking away. 5GN replaces Jatan. Clock rolling at 25 seconds to go here in the third. Canton inbounds into the corner. Another player that's not on the roster, number 5. Couldn't tell you who that is. Pass out top of the key. This is York. Pretty sure of that. York on a drive. Left hand off glass. No. Rebound to Bryant for Madison. 5 seconds. Pass ahead. Finds an open Dibdahl, and she lays it in before the third quarter expires. 53 to 25. Canton on top as we go to the fourth. Back after this on KJAM at AmazingMadison.com.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Ready to start the fourth quarter here in Canton. Seahawks lead it 53 to 25. 28-point advantage for Canton. 34 tonight for Maya Anderson leading the way for the Seahawks. Bulldogs with the basketball. Anderson and company back out there to open up the fourth quarter. 5G at the top of the key. Fires on a triple and knocks it down. Second from deep for Grace. She's got 8. And Madison now trailing 53 to 28. Anderson open, top of the key. She's 5 for 5. She's 6 for 6. I mean, come on. Has not missed on a 3-ball tonight. She's got 37. Into the corner is Bryant. Bryant, 5G between the circles. Right side, Topkin. Topkin fakes on a shot. Finds Dibdahl. Away for 5G now. 5G right side. Skip pass intended for Bryant is loose in the corner. Kennedy lets it go out of bounds. It was last touched by Canton. 8th grader Maya Anderson, 37 tonight. Fox to trigger the inbound. Here's 5G. Inside, Topkin. Topkin and a double team. Shot up, no. Rebound saved from going out of bounds by Anderson and controlled by Turbs for Canton. Leaves it away to Skiles now. Skiles, right side, 3-point shot hoisted up and in by Dermeyer. And it's 59-28 Seahawks. Here comes 5G into the corner. Bryant with an up fake. Gives it back to 5G now. 5G inside Fox. Fox lost it, got it back, puts the shot up, no. Top gonna rebound. She got fouled. And Aubrey will step to the free throw line and shoot a pair here for the Bulldogs with 6:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. Canton up by 31. Topkin looking for the first free throw on its way. Drops off the right side, no good. Nielsen in for Madison as Dibdahl will check out. One more shot coming up here for Aubrey Topkin. It is up and good. 3 in the game for the Bulldogs sophomore, or junior, I should say. Here comes Anderson. Left side into the hands of Dermeyer. Dermeyer under the paint. Dermeyer up off the window, spins out, no good. Nielsen rebounds for Madison. 6 to play here in the fourth. 5G leaves it for Fox. She'll fire a 3. Cannot find that one. 5G a rebound. Gets it to Nielsen. Nielsen a jumper from 10, no. Ball knocked out of bounds off Madison. It'll go to Canton here. 59-29. Seahawks have led this one the entire way. Jumped down to the big lead in the opening quarter. Bulldogs held them at bay a little bit in that second, but then third quarter, they exploded again. Bounce pass to York. York, corner right side. Through a screen, Anderson wants the ball, doesn't have an angle. Dermeyer on the drive, nice leave off and a shot up and good by Skiles. Skiles in double figures now at 10, 61-29 Canton. Fox finds Bryant. Fox goes to the post with the ball now, puts the shot up, rejected by Turbs and rebounded by Canton here as we're coming up on 5 minutes to play. Left side for Skiles. Skips it for Anderson. Anderson wanted to do a step back three, but Bryant said no way. Anderson on a drive got fouled. She's sitting on 37. I'm sure they'd like to put a 4 in front of that before they check her out of the ball game. Rummel and Schmidt back in for Madison. DeVitt checking in here for Canton. Canton can't really totally empty the bench because they don't really have a big bench. You got like 15 girls in the entire program, varsity through 8th grade. But they're on their way to their 11th win of the season. Pass right side for Skiles. Skiles driving baseline, skips it out. Deep 2 is up and no good. Rebound Schmidt for Madison. Out to Feige, 4:17 to play here in the fourth. Feige over to Nielsen. Back to Grace again. Fox now, Rummel left side. Feige thought about a three, gives it to Rummel. Maddie on a drive. Maddie on the floater got rejected, rebounded by Canton. The other way comes Skiles. Skiles trying to drive around Nielsen and does. Lays it in on the reverse. 63-29. Seahawks, Feige. Lost the ball out of her hands, out of bounds. Last touched by DeVitt. Engels and Malone coming back in for Madison. Dormeyer returns here for the Seahawks. Clock rolling, 3:30 remaining in this fourth quarter. Schmidt on the drive, lost it through the paint. Picked up by Anderson coming the other way. Anderson driving on Engels, puts it up, left it short. Malone has the rebound. Malone ahead to Engels, pass for Nielsen now. Nielsen into the paint, kicks it outside. Malone wants a three, got it. Malone with her first points of the night, 63-32. Seahawk crowd wants to see Anderson try a three. They're going to need to do it on this possession. I think she's coming out. Here's Anderson, Rummel all over her. Gives it back into the corner. Drive by Dormeyer. Dormeyer back outside. Here's a three from Turbs. Got it. Gracie Turbs with a three. 66-32 Seahawks. Malone between the circles for Jaya. Left side, Nielsen. Nielsen back to Engels. Malone trying for back-to-back threes. Short. Rebound Anderson. And the Seahawks will take a timeout. So they'll bring 3-4 new players in. And I think everybody but Anderson is checking out. Anderson, the 8th grader, is going to stay in with a few fellow 8th graders here to finish this one out. Bulldogs have Jaratowski, Schmidt, Topkin, not Topkin, pardon me. There's a three ball by Anderson. She finally missed it. It was a step back three. So she's 6 of 7 right now from deep. Hunting for 40 this afternoon. I hope this is a career high. I hope she passes it in the future, but I hope she hasn't done this to somebody else. Pass ahead after a Bulldog turnover. Run down in the corner by Anderson. Anderson looking for some help. Feeds top of the key. Deep 2 is up and good for the Seahawks. With 1:45 remaining. Canton up 68-32. One more sub coming in. I think Anderson's finally going to have her night done here in a moment. But not quite yet. Bulldogs turned it over, then got it right back. Over to a three-point shot, no good by Jatan. Rebound Anderson. She gets fouled. And with 1:22 to go here in the first quarter, we've got a sub coming in. And it will not be for Anderson. All right. I don't blame him. Still on the 40 hunt. She's got the basketball with a minute to go here. Up 68-32. Around a screen. Double team comes. She's got to get rid of it. Passes it over left side. This is Harper Menderine, and turnover on the Seahawks. Another sub in here for Canton. This clock ticking now, 43 seconds to play here in the ball game. Handoff, Dibdall. Gives it back to Jatan. Jatan on a baseline drive trying to find Schmidt, but there's no way to get it to her. Now a pass outside, finds Jaratowski for a three, no. Rebound to Canton with 23 seconds to go. Here comes Anderson. Anderson into the front court, driving through a double team off the window, no. Rebound Schmidt for the Bulldogs. Pass ahead, finds Dibdall in front of everybody, and a lay-in is good, and that makes it 68-34. Anderson with 5 seconds. Anderson around a screen, around another, and a blocking foul called. She hoists the three, but it wouldn't have counted anyway, and that's the end of this one. Final score here in game number one of our doubleheader. It's the Canton Seahawk girls with a 68-34 win over the Madison Bulldogs. Madison falls to 2-15 on the year. The Seahawks improved to 11-7. It's your F&M Co-op Oil postgame show coming up next on KJAM.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volga. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Welcome back to Canton and the F&M Co-op Oil post-game show brought to you by the F&M in Madison. For all your fuel, bulk fuel needs, tires, and more, you'll find it at the F&M Co-op Oil, proud supporter of Madison High School sports. Madison girls fall 68-34 tonight. Maya Anderson outscored the Madison girls all by her lonesome. She set a school record with 37 points this afternoon. Beat the old record by 1. A 37-point performance for the 8th grader, Maya Anderson. She finished the game 7 of 6 from downtown. She was 6 of 6 from deep, though, before she tried her last little step-back three, trying to put it to 40 points tonight. 11 for Gracie Turbs in the win for Canton. Bulldogs led by 11 from Jordan Schmidt, and 8 tonight from Grace Feige in the loss. So Canton storming through the Bulldogs defense, and again just led by incredible scoring by the 8th grader Anderson, the shooting from downtown, but then also her ability to drive and finish through traffic. That's what she was doing in the third quarter when she started racking up the points. She didn't even hit a three in that third, but was able to cause plenty of damage just attacking the rim. Bulldogs did a pretty good job switching up to a box and one in the second quarter. Were able to slow them down, but Madison just could not get the offense moving in this one as they again fall 68-34. Canton girls now for their season improved to 11-7. Canton taking a look at their schedule now as we've got a week left basically in the girls' season, regular season. They will host 2 more games. That includes West Central here on Tuesday night, a battle with the 14-4 Trojans, and then they close it out against Beersford to end their regular season. Madison girls, meanwhile, now 2-15 on the year. Next up for Madison, they will be back at home for their regular season finale on Tuesday the 17th, taking on Millbank at the Madison High School gym. Then on Thursday next week, it's at McCook Central Montrose. Friday, it'll be at Dakota Valley to wrap up the regular season. That's going to do it for our F&M Co-op Oil postgame show number 1. Meanwhile, we're going to take a timeout, transition to pregame of the boys matchup between Madison and Canton. We'll start breaking down that one coming up next on KJAM.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Tyler Wiebe, your Madison Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 605-256-3550 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
And welcome back here to Canton High School. It is our Edward Jones Investment pregame show. The boys matchup between Madison and Canton on this Saturday afternoon after the Canton girls barnstormed their way to a 68-34 victory. The Madison boys now will try to forget what happened last night in a lopsided loss to West Central and get back into the win column here against the Seahawks. Madison 9-6 on the season, looking for win number 10. Canton, meanwhile, is looking for win number 1. It's an 0-16 start to the year for the Seahawks. Madison, again, coming off that loss to West Central last night. They have lost 3 of their last 5, including the losses to Rapid City Christian, West Central, and Sioux Falls Christian. Wins coming over Dubrook and McCook Central Montrose. These teams, Madison has won the matchup the last 3 years. Canton's last victory came in 2022, 55-53, right here on this floor 4 years ago. So Madison trying to extend their winning streak here over the Canton Seahawks. The Bulldogs, as we said, losers last night to West Central, but even they lost in probably a similar overall score, an early running clock in the third quarter, similar to what happened against Sioux Falls Christian back on the 5th. But it felt very different. Even though the result probably in the end looks the same in the scorebook, it just felt like Madison had a little more juice, a little more energy as they came out and, really were working defensively, especially early in that one. I mean, Madison wasn't getting any shots to fall in the opening quarter last night, but they were working hard on the defensive end and kept it a game there for the first, 7 minutes or so, even when their shots weren't falling, before West Central just proved to be too much. Wasn't the case against Sioux Falls Christian. You saw the change at McCook Central Montrose earlier this week when Madison was able to kind of step up the defensive pressure as Sims almost gets taken out, coming back out of the floor here in pregame warmups. Everybody's okay. Good deal. So you want to see Madison continue that, be locked in defensively. The offense has been a struggle for Madison this year, which means you've got to double down a little bit on the defensive side and trust you're going to have those spurts. You're going to get out and run a little bit, or Henry's going to find a hot hand, something. But you've really got to lock down when you know that if a game gets into a 55, 60-point range, that some nights that's just going to be well out of what the Bulldogs are able to muster offensively. And so they really need to lock in on defense here in this final couple of weeks of the season. Bulldog boys, after tonight, are off until Friday, part of the doubleheader at Dakota Valley. Then they've got Millbank coming home on the 23rd. That'll be the final regular season home game of the year for Madison. Bulldog boys wrap up their regular season on the 27th at Baltic. And then on March the 3rd, they will host, well, presumably, I guess, not for sure. They will play, let's put it that way, a region opening round game in Region 3A. For the Canton Seahawks, again, a difficult season here. 0-16, trying to find win number 1 on their schedule. They do play, obviously play in the DAC-12. You play a tough schedule. They've always been kind of the small fry in basketball in the DAC-12, and also such a rich wrestling history that doesn't necessarily help trying to recruit on the basketball side. Started their season off with losses to Garrettson, Dakota Valley, Lennox, and Esteline Hendricks. Played really close against Elk Point Jefferson on the road. Couldn't get the victory there. Also had a close matchup with Elkton Lake Benton, but just were not able to pull it out. And played within 8 points of Ethan, within 3 of Alcester Hudson just a few nights ago, but coming up on the losing end of all of those. So they've got Madison tonight, West Central coming up next week, and then probably circled on their calendar is a game at home against 4-12 Beersford coming up on Friday the 19th. And if they don't have a victory by then, they've got to mark that one down as their chance to get a win before the season comes to an end. They close things out at home against Vermilion. It's actually this is the start of a 4-game homestand to wrap up the regular season for the Canton Seahawks. Again, the other games going on this afternoon throughout the state of South Dakota in boys basketball. McCook Central Montrose already victorious over Gregory today. Hamlin beat Pine Ridge earlier today. Sioux Valley and Parker Marion will tip off here a little bit. Millbank and Tri-Valley play each other tonight. Sioux Falls Christian takes on St. Thomas More in a top 5 matchup. The Howard boys earlier today defeated Phillip 64-43. And Aberdeen Christian beat Del Rapids St. Mary 65-42 earlier today. We're going to take another timeout here. We'll come back, look at the starting lineup for Canton and Madison, and get you to tip off of the boys game here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to the Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM and AmazingMadison.com. Madison Bulldogs and the boys' game of our doubleheader taking on the Canton Seahawks. Let's take a look at the starters for both our squads here today. For the Madison Bulldogs, it'll be Miles Schneider along with Nolan Nielsen, Kason Crabtree, Henry Veenhoff, and Shane Veenhoff. I'd give you their official heights and everything, but the roster that Canton handed out to everybody, the programs, don't have the Madison varsity boys in them. So fortunately, I know most of what these guys look like. Can't rely on that. Let's talk about Canton, though, and their starters here today. It is a four-guard lineup that'll start with Alex Reed, a 6'2 senior, number 13. Also, sophomore Noah Beatty, a 6'2 sophomore, number 14. And Ryder Thompson, a 6'3 sophomore, number 15. Also at a guard is Theo Meister. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 21. The center is Espen Anderson, a 6'5 sophomore, number 42. One of those kids named after ESPN. Espen Anderson, 6'5 sophomore for Canton. Mike Kuiper is the head coach. Lance Gibson, Thad Meister, Logan Kuiper, and Paul Anderson are the Canton assistants. Seahawks, their home white uniforms today. Madison in their road blacks. Bulldogs again played last night in that loss to West Central, and now trying to get their 10th victory of the season. Canton looking for win number 1. Madison would love to put this game away early. Just come out decisively, get a good start to a first quarter on offense, which has not been something Madison has been able to do much this season. But, boy, love to come out here against a team that, you know, at 0-17, if you can come out, you feel like you put up a solid early sprint on them, that you might be able to really get to your bench early after a game last night and give everybody a chance to feel good coming into the last week and a half of the regular season. Bulldogs Nielsen ready to jump it up along with Ryder Thompson here for Canton. Our officials ready to go. And the tip is up and controlled by the Bulldogs. Madison basketball. Shane works it quickly to Miles Schneider around a Crabtree screen. Left side back over to Shane Veenhoff now. The senior on the hesitation leaves it back to Crabtree. And now to the younger Veenhoff and Henry. Left side for Schneider. Schneider steps back, open for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound, loose. Nielsen trying to keep it alive along with Crabtree, and they do. They kick it to Shane. Shane inside Schneider, leaves it for Nolan. Nolan up off the window, can't get it. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Canton. And it will be Seahawks basketball. It was last touched by the Bulldogs. And Canton ball. Madison will set up full court pressure here on the inbounds. This is what they did to the Fighting Cougars in Salem on Tuesday night. Crabtree picking up Theo Meister as he comes across the timeline. Ball off the wing right side for Thompson. Now Anderson. Right side finds Reed. Reed turned his back to Shane and now skips it over to the top of the key to Meister. Top of the key, it's Thompson on a three ball good. Lefty three is up for Ryder Thompson. The sophomore buries it through. It's an early 3-0 lead for Canton. Quickly trying to answer Crabtree, no. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. So Shane Veenhoff will throw it in on the far sideline here for the Bulldogs. Shane lobs it into the elbow on the left side for Henry. Henry spins his way to 10 feet, turns it around and knocks it through. First points of the game for the Bulldogs. And Madison nearly forces a turnover as Canton comes up the other way. Pass inside and bumped as he put a shot up is Anderson. And he will go to the line, shoot a pair here for Canton. Foul on Madison will go on Henry Veenhoff, his first personal. Team's first as well. Canton free throw up, in and out, no good. Three to 2 lead here for the Seahawks as one more Anderson free throw is on its way. That one drops through. 4-2 Canton now with only about a minute and a half gone by in the opening quarter. Schneider goes behind the back for Madison, dribbles back out beyond the arc. Now they work it right side for Henry around a Nolan screen. Top of the key for Kaysen. In down to the post. Schneider was flashing. He'll go back out to the corner now. Here's Nielsen feeding to Schneider. Schneider thought about a pull-up three. Crabtree instead. Now to Henry with 12 to shoot. Henry side dribble left, fires on a three. Flat shot, no good. And then we got a loose ball foul inside by Shane Veenhoff. And the second foul on Madison here in quarter number 1. Canton inbounds under full court pressure again. Bulldogs surrounding Beatty. Gets it out to Thompson. Back over to Beatty. Bounce pass to the middle. Finds Reed. They beat it down low, but erased by Nielsen. And then the ball back into the hands of Meister. Meister out to the top. Beatty wants a three, and he got it. Beatty with the three. And it's a 7-2 Canton lead. The opposite of a quick start for the Bulldogs here. Nielsen between the circles for Shane. Back over to Nolan off the wing right side. Madison, everybody out beyond the arc now. Miles Schneider to Henry. 18 to shoot. Crabtree steps into a three, missed it short. Rebounded by Canton for the Seahawks. Right side, it's Thompson. Thompson, free throw line, Meister. Meister bounce pass in slide. Anderson can't finish. Nice rebound, Schneider for the Bulldogs. Shane sprinting into the front court. Shane to the free throw line. Leaves it off for Schneider, who lost it. Got it back to him. Miles now on a pump fake. Gets inside, lost it, but Henry is there to pick up the loose ball. Into the corner right side, it's Nolan now. Around a screen. Nolan into the paint. Puts it up right hand short. Fight for the rebound. Controlled by Canton. Here's Beatty the other way. He hit the three a moment ago. Beatty into the front court. Leaves it into the corner for Thompson. Thompson inside. Almost turned it over. He gets it to Beatty. Beatty, right corner drive now. Spin on Meister, and he got fouled. And it'll be a foul on Shane, his first personal, team's third. Bulldogs are going to bring subs in here at the whistle as Sims, along with Cummins and Fisher, into the game. Crabtree, Shane Veenhoff, and Nielsen check out. Canton, fresh shot clock as Beatty inbounds on the baseline. Out for Reed. Top of the key, Beatty again. Beatty spins, turns the other way, fades it away from 15. Can't get, and rebound by Cummins for Madison. Out ahead, Henry now. Henry looking inside, finds Fisher. Nolan faces up, battles in on Anderson, just pushes him aside, and off the window, he scores it. 2 for Nolan. Fisher went right to the chest of Espen Anderson that time. Full court pressure again by Madison. Meister trapped at the half-court line. Fires it ahead for Thompson. Thompson off the glass with the left hand. Will put it through. 5-point lead again for Canton. Quickly into the corner for Brody. Brody back to Miles Schneider, and now Henry. Fisher now beyond the arc. Sims wants it in the corner. Top of the key will be Cummins instead. A 3-ball. Can't stay hot. He's been solid the last couple games. Ball out of bounds. And it'll be Canton ball. Nielsen coming back in will replace Schneider now. As Jarius Batiste, the 6'1 senior, comes in for Canton. Seahawks lead it by 5 here, halfway through the opening quarter, 9-4. Batiste into the front court. That was Reed, pardon me. Now a jump step into the paint by Beatty. Kicks it outside. Meister wants a 3-ball. No. Fisher lost the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay here with Canton. Theo Meister on the baseline. Triggers it in. Finds Reed. Reed on the attack. Drives into the block on the left side. Puts it up off the window. Can't convert. Nielsen rebounds. Outlets quickly to Henry now. Henry on the attack. Drives through a double team all the way off the window. He drops it through for 2. Henry Veenhoff stops the run. Makes it a 9-6 lead now for the Seahawks. Long pass ahead for a Beatty. Deep triple. Got it. Checks his hand. Sees if it's on fire. Down low, here's Fisher. Fisher's got the size advantage. Oh, tried to pass away. I don't know why he just didn't back down Batiste that time. Ball got knocked out of bounds by Canton. Sims now will trigger the inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Madison down by 6 in the opening quarter. Sims lobs it up high. Cummins has to stretch to get it. Leaves it off for Henry. Veenhoff dribbling to his left. Here's Sims now. Sees his opening. Knifes inside. Reverse layup, no. Nielsen on a putback follow. Can't convert. Fisher taps the rebound free and passes out to Henry again, top of the key. Veenhoff inside finds Fisher. Oh, he lost it off his ankle out of bounds. Had the matchup on Batiste that time. And a turnover gives it back to Canton here. And a 12-6 Seahawks advantage, under 3 to play in quarter number 1. Crossover Reed into the quarter. Beatty. Beatty's hit on a couple. Meister back to Beatty. Hot heat check. No. Long rebound, though, comes to Meister. Meister back to Beatty in the middle. Kicks it outside. Reed wants a triple. Got it. And a timeout taken by Madison. 2:28 to play in the first. Canton up by 9, 15-6. Timeout on the floor. We pause as well. Back after this on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Madison basketball out of the timeout. 2:28 to go first quarter. It is a 15-6 lead for Canton over the Bulldogs here as Madison comes up out of the timeout. They're looking to go Nielsen inside. Fisher lobs it to him. Pass rejected. Back out, taken away by Canton. Here comes Thompson. Thompson inside. Brody's going to pick his pocket. Now to Sims, pushes the tempo to Henry. Henry attacking to the baseline. Spins to the right hand. The floater is up, left it short. Henry got a rebound, tipped to him by Nielsen, and he puts it through this time. 4 for Henry Veenhoff, 15-8 Seahawks. Quickly into the front court. Kick outside, tipped by Thompson. It's going to be a backcourt violation on Canton. Madison will bring Schneider, Shane Veenhoff, and Crabtree back in. Henry Veenhoff, Nielsen, and Fisher go to the bench here. With 1:52 to go in the first. Madison down 15-8 on the Farmers Egg Center scoreboard. Crabtree left side for Shane. Shane back to Kaysen, steps to his right, gets it to Schneider in the corner. Looking at that three around a Crabtree screen. Gets inside. Schneider got away with the travel, fades away from 10, knocks it down. Hey, if they're going to give you to it, take advantage. 5-point lead. Pass ahead, wide open. Anderson. Sims there to defend, but he puts it through. He got free and gets an easy bucket in transition. Schneider behind the back. Now to Shane. Down by 7 here. Minute 15 to play in the first. Shane again off the wing left side. Crabtree wants it top of the key, but Reed says no. Kaysen back out near the circle to reset. Here's Cummins in the corner right side, around the screen, looking to penetrate. Sims now from the top. He'll drive inside, bullies his way in, but the shot left short. Anderson rebounds for Canton under a minute to play in the first. They lead by 7. Reed with it. Reed can't shake his defender. Passes towards the corner, but it's tipped and intercepted. Veenhoff has it. Shane, corner, Sims, 3-ball on the way. Got it. Ethan Sims with the 3. And it's a 17-13 lead for the Seahawks here. A 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Drive by Canton's Alex Reed. He gets fouled. And 2 shots coming up for the senior here at the line, with 33 1/3 remaining here in the first. 4th foul on Madison in the opening quarter. Canton is not yet committed to foul in the ball game. And first Reed free throw on the way, drops through. Henry Veenhoff in, Cummins out here, as Madison will look for a little more offense in the final possession of the opening quarter. One more free throw for Alex Reed, and that one's short. Shane had the rebound. They're going to call a lane violation on Shane. So the theme of the 2025-26 season continues. That's lane violation number 275. And next free throw is up and good. And Madison basketball, 31 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. Looking to go inside. Henry from the block. Double team. He leaves a nice pass. Shane underneath off the window for 2. 6-point lead again, or 4-point lead for Canton, 19-15. Here's Reed into the front court. Into the hands of Charlin. Charlin inside, and a shot off the window by Beatty is no good, but we got another whistle. And it's going to be 2 shots coming up for Noah Beatty here, sophomore for the Seahawks, with 8 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Free throw up and good. Foul was on Crabtree, his first personal, team's 5th. Bennett Oakland, a 6'1 freshman, checks into the ball game with 8 seconds remaining in the first. Second free throw up and good by Beatty. Beatty's got 4 now. It's 21-5. Bulldogs going quickly. Shane, tripped up as he went into the paint. And then they're going to call a travel. He fired the ball almost off the face of Sims in frustration. And 1.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter now for Canton. They inbound it. They will not get a shot off. That'll do it for the first quarter. 6-point lead for the Seahawks, 21-15 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. We'll be back with the second quarter next on KJAM.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back to Canton in the MDL broadcast booth. Not the start the Madison Bulldogs were looking for in the game's opening quarter. They trail it by 6, 21-15 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. And Canton will have the basketball as we bring you back to action to start the second here. Second game of a doubleheader. Girls game won by the Seahawks earlier this afternoon. Baseline drive, Reed, and stripped away by Shane. Outlets ahead for Henry in front of the pack. He'll lay it up, lost it, going up, finishes, converts it, and he gets a chance for a three-point play. Lost it on the way up, got hit and still put it through. Checks his elbow as he goes to the line. Henry's got 6. And a chance for one more now for the Bulldogs here to open up the second quarter. Foul went on Ryder Thompson, his first. Free throw good by Henry Veenhoff. Bulldogs will go full court on the pressure again here. Looking to force a takeaway. Thompson comes to the half-court line. Leaves it off for Charlin. Charlin across the timeline. Now down into the post. They want Anderson working against Miles Schneider. Anderson trying to back his way in. He walked with it. Turnover by the Seahawks. Back-to-back turnovers for Canton early in this second quarter. Madison down by 3. Schneider for Sims at the top. Over to Shane. Shane outside Henry. 3 for the tie. No good. And rebound to Canton. Ryder Thompson into the front court. Hesitates. Looking to drive on Henry. Now he passes down low for Anderson. Sims will take it away for the Bulldogs. Ethan scans ahead. Feeds it for Henry. Henry on the attack. Leaves it Shane. Off the window. Left it short. Schneider tips it back to Shane. He'll put it up. And give him one more. Shane Veenhoff. And the Bulldogs staying with it and a chance for a three-point play. And one free throw away from the tie is Shane now with 4 in the ball game. Nielsen checks in for Madison, replacing Henry Veenhoff. Foul went on Theo Meister, his first personal. That's 2 pretty quick fouls on Canton here in the second quarter after they did not commit a foul in the first. Shane, free throw up and good, and we're tied at 21. Bulldogs haven't led tonight. Alex Reed nearly poked away by Shane. Passes inside, and it's stolen away by Schneider. They tried to go cross court, and Miles there to take it away. Bulldogs saw that one coming. He and Nielsen were both there for the turnover. Here's Shane at the top of the key. Madison looking for their first lead. Nielsen off the wing on the left side. Skips it to Shane near the block. Shane going to work in the post. Kicks into the corner for Sims. Sims walked. Substitution for Canton is Noah Beatty back into the ball game now. He's got a game-high 8 points. 6:32 to play here in quarter number 2. 21-21 our score. Theo Meister will run the point. Left side for Beatty. Beatty top of the key for Anderson. Miles knocked it away and into the backcourt here. They have to reset now with 20 on the shot clock. Looking to drive on Sims as Meister, but he couldn't get around him. Now into the corner is a handoff to Thompson. Back outside for Reed. Reed inside. Stopped by Nielsen. Fires up a jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Schneider for the Bulldogs. Shane will bring it up across that C at center court here in Canton. Henry dribbles to his left, now to his right. Passes outside into the corner now for Schneider. Schneider eyeing the defense. Goes outside for Henry, but it was tipped out of bounds by Thompson. And we'll stay here with Madison. 18 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Tied at 21 apiece in the second quarter. Shane with the ball here. Hands it off to Nielsen. Working around the left corner Now out top of the key, Henry for the lead. Got it. 3 ball for Henry Veenhoff. He's into double figures tonight with 10, and it's a 24-21 Bulldog lead. Sims and Schneider out in their man into the front court here. Here's a drive by Beatty. Beatty, this is rather Thompson. He kicks it out for a Beatty 3. In and out, no good. Shane with a rebound. Outlets quickly to Schneider. Miles going one-on-one off the window. Puts it through. Count it. And give him one more to be a blocking foul. He put the sidestep on Noah Beatty, who tried to flop. And the official will give Schneider a chance for the three-point play. Miles with 4. Chance for one more as Shane checks out. Brody back in for the Bulldogs. Miles Schneider, free throw up and good. Great start to the quarter here for Madison. Back up now by 6, 27-21. Here comes Thompson, double teamed as he crosses the timeline. Skips a pass to Reed, fires a 3, in and out. Rebound to Henry Veenhoff for the Bulldogs. Wanted to push, but Alex Reed got back and denied him. Into the corner for Brody now on the left side. Brody will dribble it back out between the key here, between the circles for Madison. All the way to the right wing. Ooh, missed Nolan down low. Henry over to Schneider. Schneider on a crossover. 15-foot jumper is up. Odd angled shot, no good. Nielsen trying to keep the rebound alive, but it's controlled by Thompson. Thompson stops, pops, cannot hit, ball out of bounds. Oh, they give it to Canton. Wow. Official coming over to talk about it. And I think they're reversing it. Yep, they're going to say Madison ball. Nielsen out as Fisher checks back in here for Madison. 4:24 to play in quarter number 2. Bulldogs are up by 6 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, 27-21. Madison with Brody Cummins, Ethan Sims, Henry Veenhoff, Nolan Fisher, and Miles Schneider on the floor here as we approach the halfway mark of quarter number 2. Sims goes between the legs and then fires it left side, gets it right back into the corner, but no, it's tipped and taken away by Theo Meister. And then poked away by Schneider. He's trying to keep it alive. It's out of bounds. Who touched it last? Canton did. Turnover forced by the Bulldogs senior Miles. Crabtree back in for the Bulldogs as Schneider. Round of applause to his teammates as he goes to the bench. Cummins inbounds, lobs it in high for Henry. Underneath the basket, cannot convert. Fisher got a rebound. The putback won't drop through. Fisher fighting. Cummins controls the board. Passes back out to Sims. And Coach White says, let's just reset here. Crabtree through the paint. Now it's Brody at the top of the key. Over to Crabtree. 3 ball. Got it. Crabtree with his first from downtown. Madison opens up a 9-point lead, 30-21, 3:35 to go, second quarter. Alex Reed to the free throw line, feeds it down low. The ball's out of bounds. Through the hands of his intended target, Bill Uke. And Madison has a chance to go up double digits here. It was all Canton, about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Madison has shut him out since then. Henry looking for Fisher down low. He had him. See if they go right back there. Henry now off the wing. Fisher retreats to the corner. Here's Crabtree. Henry wants it free throw line. They rifle a pass into him, but he was being triple teamed. They're fortunate that goes out of bounds. Last touched by Canton. Sims will trigger the inbound into the corner for Crabtree. Out for Brody now. Henry with it, top of the key. 3:05 to go here in the first half. Cummins around a Fisher screen, had the pick and roll, went the other way. Sims with 4 seconds, has to fire in a hurry. Missed it, got his own rebound, put it back up and in. First 2 for Ethan. And it's a double-digit lead here for the Bulldogs, 32-21. Ryder Thompson almost traveled, gets it to Beatty. Beatty, 1 dribble left, back to Ryder. Thompson steps back, hands to Beatty. He'll take a deep 3, in and out. Fisher a rebound, got hit in the head, but no whistle. Sims ahead to Brody. Cummins stops just beyond the arc. Feeds to the corner for Henry. Henry looking to drive. Gets through the baseline. Tries a reverse layup. Got the whistle. And 2 shots coming for Veenhoff here at the free throw line for the Bulldogs with 2:24 to go in the second quarter. Ten points in the game for the sophomore Henry Veenhoff, and he'll try for 2 more now from the free throw line. The first one is up and good. Rattled through after the foul by Noah Beatty. Anderson checks back in for Canton, and Shane Veenhoff returns, replacing Sims for the Bulldogs here. One more Henry Veenhoff free throw on the way, and that one is good. He will check out as Schneider returns. Also Theo Meister back in now for Canton with 2:24 to go before halftime. Madison up 34-21 and a turnover on the inbounds. It'll be Madison ball. So Canton pitching a second quarter, Madison rather, pitching a second quarter shutout of the Seahawks. Brody lost it. Snyder's going to save it for the Bulldogs. Crabtree top of the key. They'll reset into the hands of Shane. Schneider top of the key finds Fisher. Fisher, nice find inside. Shane reverse layup, no. Brody back taps the rebound out, but it'll go out of bounds. With 2:04 to go here in the second. Canton will get the ball back. Trailing by 13. Theo Meister gets it into Charlin. Dribbles over to his right. Crabtree almost took it away from him. Picks up his dribble now to Ryder Thompson. Anderson way beyond the arc. They'll take him out there all day. The 6'5 sophomore, 3 feet beyond the three-point line. On the drive is Thompson. Passes outside. Bulldogs nearly a turnover. 14 to shoot still. Thompson now jump step into the paint. Leaves it for Anderson. Anderson battles. Throws it away. Picked up by Schneider. Great body that time by Fisher to force the loose ball. Pass right side Crabtree. Corner for Brody now. Cummins stops just inside the arc. A bounce pass is knocked away. Last touch by Madison. And it'll go to Canton with 1:24 to play here in the second quarter. Henry Veenhoff and Nolan Nielsen returning for Madison. It's going to be Brody and Fisher out. So starting 5 back on the floor here with 1:24 to go in the second. Full court pressure. Charlotte works it over to Reed. Reed, long skip pass to Ryder Thompson. Thompson inside. Rejected by Nielsen. Right back to Thompson. Here's Meister. Now right side 3-ball is up and good by Reed. That ends the Bulldog run. 10-point Madison lead, 34-24. Into the corner, Crabtree with it now with under a minute to go here before halftime. Shane faces up on his man, scaring Theo Meister down, picks up his dribble. Now here's Crabtree. Nolan has it. Hands away to Shane. Shane steps to his right, fires on a triple, no. And rebound to the Seahawks. Here comes Meister, almost threw it away. Thompson, a transition 3-ball, got it. Back-to-back triples by Canton. They're not going away. 34-27. Turnover by Madison. Reed has it. Reed on the crossover. Reed lost it, got it back. Bulldogs wanted to travel. They kick it outside. Here's Charlin for 3. Air ball rebounded by Shane. Madison can hold for the final shot now. Here before halftime, leading 34-27. Shane dribbling away the clock. Now with 9 seconds. Double high screen. He goes to his left. Picks up the dribble. Needs help. Finds Crabtree with 5. Inside Nolan. Nolan on Anderson. Off the window. Rolls off. No. Henry a putback. And the buzzer drops through. Henry Veenhoff's got 14 as we go to halftime. The Bulldogs with that last shot just before the buzzer sounds. 36-27, Madison by 9 as we go to the half. It's your F&M or your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show coming up next on KJAM.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we're sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostralo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. 'Cause nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Welcome back here to Canton, where at halftime it's the Madison boys with a 36-27 lead over the Seahawks. Boy, it did not start out that way, as Madison fell behind, down by as many as 9 in the opening quarter here to the 0-17 Canton squad. They came out firing. Madison came out turning the ball over. Canton was fired up, but Madison put the clamps down defensively in the second quarter, held Canton scoreless until back-to-back 3 balls with under 90 seconds to go in that first half. Canton closed the gap a little bit. Henry Vienoff got that putback at the buzzer to extend the lead back to 9, 36-27. Henry with 14 here in the first half for the Bulldogs, then 5 apiece for Schneider, Crabtree, and Shane Vienoff for the Bulldogs. Couple for Nolan Fisher, and 2 for Sims in the first half for Madison as well. 8 apiece for Alex Reed and Noah Beatty. They've each hit 2 from downtown. 3 for Espen Anderson as well in that first half for Canton. And Ryder Thompson with 8 for the Seahawks as well, as they trail, though, 36-27 to the Bulldogs here at halftime. Madison girls fell earlier today in our doubleheader, 68-34, the final score. If you missed the girls matchup, Canton 8th grader Maya Anderson with a school record 37 points. She started the game 6 for 6 from three-point range. The only 3 she missed was a step back in the final minute, trying to get to 40. But she goes for 37 in Canton's win, as the Madison girls fell to 2 and 2-15 on the season. 3 games left for Madison coming up next week for the Bulldog girls before their regular season comes to an end. They play Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week to wind down the 2025 and 26 regular season. Madison boys looking for their 10th win of the year, 9-6 into this one. They lead it by 9 at halftime, 36-27. More of your Prostralo All-American Auto Mall halftime show is coming up next on KJAM.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office? Stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gifts.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Back here in Madison, your Prostralo All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Madison boys with a 36-27 lead over Canton here, as we are a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Other games today, the Howard boys defeated Phillips 64-43. McCook Central Montrose with a 45-35 win over Gregory. And again, that game out in Bellefouche today where Little Wound beat Teosipé Topa 114-34. Aberdeen Christian beat Del St. Mary 65-42 today. Some other games still coming up. Well, and one more. Hamlin beat Pine Ridge 64-51. That was a top 10 matchup. Sioux Falls Christian will take on St. Thomas More later today. Sioux Valley has Parker Marion. Milbank and Tri-Valley will battle later today as well. And on the girls' side, Sioux Valley girls also have a matchup with Parker Marion. Milbank and Tri-Valley have a girls' game later today as well. As these girls' basketball seasons, just a week left to go. Next Saturday will be the final day for girls basketball in South Dakota, and then the following week, the playoffs begin. Dakota State University men and women in Montana today. They're taking on Montana Tech. The girls won yesterday. The men lost, and so Trojan women will try to get a win today, which would guarantee them the number one spot in the Frontier Conference standings. Then DSU will close out the regular season, men and women at home next Friday and Saturday. And then the conference postseason tournament out at the Butte, Montana Civic Center will be coming up 2 weeks from today. Madison boys here in the third quarter, I think number one thing is ball security. When they didn't turn it over, they could get their offense moving a little bit. They found a way to clamp down on defense, maybe picked up the intensity a little bit. They weren't letting them get the easy looks from outside. Okay, if you want to, we'll overplay the passing lanes, overplay the shooters a little bit. If you want to try to drive by us, get inside, we're going to trust our ability to collapse, to help, to trust Nielsen inside to reject some shots, which he did, and then try to force some turnovers if they get Canton playing a little faster than what they want to do. And I think we saw that in the second quarter. Turnovers then help out a team like Madison that can struggle at times on offense to get out, get running, use their speed and athleticism to get some transition buckets. Hope your threes and the other shots start to fall a little bit. Bulldogs did a good job getting to the free throw line also in that second quarter after not drawing a single foul call in quarter number one. Madison with a 36-27 lead here as we wrap up halftime in Canton. It'll be Canton basketball starting off the third quarter. Madison, starting unit back out there. Shane and Henry Veenhoff, Miles Schneider, Kason Crabtree, Nolan Nielsen for the Bulldog boys. As they come aggressively with a half-court trap, nearly turn over Noah Beatty. Gets it away, then gets it right back. Beatty feeds down low for Meister. Floats one from 10 feet and got it to go over the outstretched arms of Nielsen. Bulldogs looking to run. Nielsen sprinting the floor. So is Henry. Henry attacks. Left hand off the window. Give him 2. 16 in the game now for Henry Veenhoff. 38-29. Madison on top. Top of the key. Thompson with it. Works it over right side for Meister. Meister back to Anderson. Now over to Beatty. Beatty into the corner. 3-point on the way for Alex Reed is good. Back-to-back buckets for Canton to open up the third quarter. Lead is down to 6 here, 38-32. Henry with the ball for Madison. Finds Nielsen. And now over to Shane. Shane around a screen. Free throw line. Away to Crabtree. Quickly right back to Shane again. Nolan on the attack now. Nielsen left hand off the window. Left it short. Tries to follow and rip away the basketball, but he's going to get called for a foul. Trying to take it away from Anderson. That'll be foul number 2 on Nielsen this afternoon. First foul on the Bulldogs here in the third quarter. Madison leading by 6, 38-32. Full court pressure here on the inbound. Into Reed. Quickly over to Meister now. Across the timeline. Ryder Thompson with it. Back to Beatty. Beatty just inside the arc and now passes it away. Bulldogs matching up man-to-man here. Meister. Bounce step inside for Beatty. Shot no good. Nielsen rebounded. Ball stripped out of his hands by Meister. Saved to Reed. Reed on the attack. Layup off the window. Good for 2. And the lead is down to 4 now for Madison. 38-34. As Canton's offense has found its rhythm again. Schneider around a Nolan screen. Pump fakes in a 3. Gives it to Nielsen in the post. Going to work on Anderson. Nielsen waits. Got tripped. Puts up the shot. They're going to say he walked. So turnover on Madison. Gives it back to the Seahawks again here, who have turned a 9-point halftime deficit quickly down to 4. Canton. Thompson with it. Wants to go to Anderson in the block against Nielsen. Those two really battling. Anderson gives Nielsen a little shove. Now to the middle. Quickly. Turnaround hook shot up by Thompson is good. Before Nielsen could get over to help. 2-point game now. Schneider on the attack baseline, and there's a whistle and a foul. That might have been a little makeup from the last trip. That was a very quick little hand check foul. Goes on Noah Beatty, and that is his 3rd personal. Each team with 1 here in the third quarter. Shane looking to trigger the inbound. Nielsen hands it right back to Shane. Now Schneider. Henry on the wing. Henry step back. 3-ball. Got it. Henry up to 19. And it's a 41-36 Madison lead. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 5:38 to play here in the third quarter. Back in a moment on KJAM.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
It's a 5-point Madison lead here. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. And after a 3-point shot by Henry Veenhoff, a quick timeout by the Bulldogs. And Canton will inbound here as Madison comes back with full court pressure on Canton. Alex Reed. Quickly over to Chase Jarlin, who checked in during the timeout. Nearly turned it over on a travel there. Gets it to Reed. Reed pushes it ahead for Anderson. Anderson working on Nielsen. Turnaround shot. Count it. And give him one more. Chance for a 3-point play for Espen Anderson. Foul's going to go on Nielsen. And that will be his 3rd. And so Fisher, or no, pardon me, that goes on, not on Nielsen. It went on Shane. Shane picked up his 3rd. Fisher in. So Shane stays out there. 3 fouls now for the Bulldogs. Free throw up by Anderson. He completes a 3-point play. Lead is down to 2. 41-39. Quick pass ahead, Henry. Henry on the attack off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound, or tried to anyway. Fisher then strips the ball from Anderson. Fisher looking for help. Pass tipped. Shane controls. Shane got fouled. That'll be foul number 2 on Canton. As Jace Charlin picked up his first. Henry inbounds Fisher in the corner. Gives it right back to Henry from the block. Got around his man off the window. No good. Ripped the rebound away. Couldn't get the putback, though. And it's controlled by Alex Reed. Reed into the front court. Crossing over on Henry. Gets into the paint. Hands it off to Charlin. Now to Thompson. Straightaway 3-ball. No good. Rebound tipped a couple of times, and we got a foul on Canton. It'll be Bulldog basketball. On that foul, called on Canton's Theo Meister, his second personal, team's third. Crabtree out, Cummins returns here for Madison. With a little under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, Bulldogs leading 41-39 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. 2-point Madison advantage. Left side for Henry, who's got a game-high 19 points. Inside Miles. Schneider pulls up with the right-handed short. And the rebound controlled by Anderson for Canton. Here come the Seahawks and Thompson. Shane on him. Shane almost got the ball away from him. Thompson spins, passes out to Reed at the top of the key. Pull-up three-pointer, he got it. Alex Reed with a 3-ball. He's got 16, and it's a 1-point Madison lead. Henry trying to answer, and he does. Kiss off the glass. 44-42. Bounce step inside, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Madison. Going to go on Brody. He'll pick up his first personal. Schneider checking out for the Bulldogs as Sims comes in. Halfway through the third quarter here, Madison leading by 2, 44-42. Anderson, left side for Thompson. And Thompson into the hands of Alex Reed. Inside for Meister. Meister, nice pass to Anderson. Deep jumper, no good. And rebound to Shane. Pushing it across the timeline. Shane all the way low. Rolls it off the front of the iron, no good. And Thompson with the rebound. Thompson, skip pass left side. Here comes Reed on the attack. Bounces inside for Charlin. He'll force it up on Brody. Good defense. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Reed again. Reed to his left, gives it away to Meister. Meister trying to battle on Sims. Sims, I had him tied up. Here's Charlin inside, and Fisher blocks that one and clears to Shane for Madison. Vinoff dribbling away a little bit of clock as Madison sets into their offense. Hands it off to Fisher. Sims on the wing into the corner for Brody. Down low, it's Nolan. Fisher off the window. Count it! And give him one more. Another chance for a 3-point play for Nolan Fisher and the Bulldogs. Fisher with 4 now. And a chance for one more as Bill Uke checks back in for the Seahawks. Foul was on Anderson, and that was his first personal. So Fisher now, as more subs come in, Jace Charlin and Theo Meister switch spots. And now Fisher trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does. 47-42, Madison Bulldogs. Full court pressure here. Pass to Anderson was tipped, but he got it. Here's Charlin now across the timeline, ahead to Uke. Uke on the baseline, feeds it out for Meister on the attack. Denied by Fisher. Now outside for Charlin again. Skips it right side for Meister. Quickly down low, Anderson. Then a ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. They try to go inside to Charlin. Cummins not out of bounds rather, but a foul. Foul on Brody, and that'll be his second. Second foul on Brody Cummins, and now both teams with 4, so both will be in the bonus on the next fouls. Charlin will trigger the inbound. Bounces it inside, finds Anderson, missed it off the front of the iron, and Brody rips the rebound away. Out ahead for Henry now across the timeline. Henry into the paint, kicks it into the corner. Cummins, a 3, left it short. Rebound Shane, tips it, but it's controlled by Reed for Canton. Reed crosses over. Shane trying to pick his pocket. Reed into the paint. Stops. Leaves it for Uke. Uke lost it. Got it back. Turns it around from 10 feet. No. And Cummins with the rebound for Madison. Here comes Shane Veenhoff now, leading 47-42. Bulldogs. Cummins inside. Going to work on Uke. Stops at the block. Tried to pass to Sims, and it was taken away. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Brody just probably needed to go up with that. Charlin. Now to Reed. Jab step right, drives left. Bumped up, puts it up, count it! And a foul for Alex Reed. 18 points tonight for the senior guard from Canton. Schneider, Crabtree, Nielsen in for the Bulldogs here. And a timeout taken, I believe, yes, by Canton. 1:56 to play in the third. Madison up 47-44. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on KJAM.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service. Proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Back here in Canton, 1:56 to play in the third quarter. Madison clinging to their three-point lead now, 47-44. Bulldogs were up double digits in the second quarter. And Canton, a great start to the third here. It's been a bit of a track meet in this third quarter now. That foul on the Bulldogs was on Shane Veenhoff, and that was his fourth. So Shane to the bench now with 4 fouls. And Reed trying to complete the three-point play. He cannot. Rebound Nielsen for Madison. Bulldogs going to be without Shane for a while now on the bench with 4. Crabtree. Over to Sims. Nearly an over and back. Sims hands it away to Nielsen. Nielsen, left side Schneider. Schneider got his man in the air. Attacks right. Stops. Pops from 10 feet and hits. Schneider with the bucket. Puts it back to a 5-point Bulldog lead. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Pass left side for Reed. Reed now into the corner. Here's Meister on the attack. Meister draws a whistle. And 2 shots coming up for Theo for Canton. Foul will be on Henry Veenhoff, his second. Just 2 points in the ball game for Theo Meister now. And the first free throw will change that. It drops through good. Batiste returns here for the Seahawks as Anderson to the bench. And one more free throw for Meister. Up and no good. Schneider rebounds for the Bulldogs. Sims quickly outlets to Henry. Henry around a Nielsen screen to the elbow for Sims. Madison will reset here. 25 on the shot clock. Minute and change to go in the third quarter. Nielsen. Now a handoff to Sims. He dribbles it back out near the top of the key. Sims. Now with 10 seconds. Henry for Crabtree. Crabtree over to Sims. Sims with 7. Top of the key, it's Nielsen. Nielsen gets in the paint. Kicks it outside. Sims needs to fire a deep 3. No good. Madison took a lot of clock there before they really started to initiate their offense. And it ends in a shot clock violation. 43 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead it by 4. 49-45. Oakland passes inside, tipped by Schneider and taken away. Miles into the front court. Bulldogs can hold for the final shot here as the shot clock is off. Schneider gives it over to Ethan Sims. Holds it now with 19 seconds and now hands it away to Henry. Henry. Nielsen now at 10. Crabtree through the paint. Here's Schneider between the circles. Right side Crabtree. Crabtree drives, floats it from 10 feet, cannot hit. And we get a loose ball foul on Henry Veenhoff, and Henry just picked up his third. trying to bat the ball away from Alex Reed, and it's going to walk us down to the other end and shoot 2. So now you've got Henry Vienoff with 3, Shane on the bench with 4, and Alex Reed gets 2 shots here and a chance to cut it down to a 2-point game. First Reed free throw is up and good. Reed now with 19 points for Canton. Second free throw short. Bulldogs have the rebound, and that'll do it for the third. It'll be a 3-point Madison lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Canton looking for their first win of the season. We'll be back in 1 minute on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Back here in Canton, ready to start the fourth quarter. Madison leading by 3, 49-46 here. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, Bulldogs with Sims, Schneider, Nielsen, Henry Vienoff, and Crabtree on the floor to open up the fourth. Here's Nielsen, free throw line. Goes down low for Henry. Henry fading away from 8 feet. No. Nielsen got a rebound. The putback. No. Rebound out. Sims has it for the Bulldogs and then throws it away. Oh, it was tipped. Tipped by Reed. And it'll stay here with Madison. Reed shaking his head like, yeah, I tipped it. Little smile on his face. He tried to get away with one. He knows it. Sims takes the inbounds here for Madison. 30 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs, leading by 3. Schneider now. Schneider driving, right hand, floater, short. Fights for his own rebound, but it's controlled by Reed for Canton. Long pass underneath the basket, run down by Thompson. Outside for a 3 from Beatty, no good. Another offensive rebound, Canton. 3 from Reed, top of the key for the tie. 49-49 our score. Alex Reed with 22, tied with Henry Vienoff for the game high now. All square at 49 with 7:05 to go in the game. Here's Crabtree in the corner on the right, faced up by Beatty. Around a screen, he gives him Nielsen, top of the key. Lobs it inside for Henry, and we're going to get a 3-second call on Vienoff. Brody Cummins checks in, and Shane back in as well. Shane out there with 4 fouls. Back out onto the floor for the Bulldogs. Canton now with a chance to retake the lead. They haven't led since the second quarter. Into the front court, Noah Reed. Reed penetrates, feeds it off for Beatty, through his hands, picked up by Henry in the corner. Vienoff now on the run. Across the timeline, he's got Crabtree, left corner, 3-ball, got it! Kason Crabtree with the 3. His second from downtown. The Bulldogs are back up by 3. Loose ball almost picked up by Crabtree. Schneider's got it now, and a timeout taken by Madison. Turnover forced by the Bulldogs with 6:30 to go here in the fourth. A timeout on the floor. We pause as well. Back after this on KJAM.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Tyler Wiebe, your Madison Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 605-256-3550 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today.
Today's housing market can move quickly. That's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here in Canton, welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. 6:30 to play here, fourth quarter, 52-49. Madison Bulldogs with the lead here in the fourth quarter. 3 ball on their last trip down, and then a turnover forced, and now the Bulldogs back with it. Schneider, top of the key for Brody Cummins. Cummins, corner. Crabtree thought about pulling the trigger on it. Passes. Here's Henry now. He'll fire from straight away. Got it! 3 from Bienhoff. Henry's got 25, and it's now 55-49 Madison. Hand off to Thompson. Henry wanted a walk inside Beatty. Beatty down low. Anderson with a jumper. No good. Shane skies in the air for the rebound for the Bulldogs. Shane slows up, top of the key, hesitates, now drives through everybody, left-hand lay-in, good. Madison, after a tie forced by Canton, they've scored the last 8. Bounce pass through the paint, offensive foul, no, a blocking foul on Schneider. Schneider cannot believe he didn't get that call. That is the first foul on either team here in the fourth quarter. Coach White looking for a explanation from the official, and it's going to be 2 shots now for Noah Beatty. Beatty, first free throw up and good. Beatty now with 9, trying to join Reed and Thompson in double figures tonight, if he can knock this second one through. And he does. He's got 10. Madison lead back down to 6 now, 57-51. Those 2 free throws stopped an 8-0 Bulldog run. Henry Bienhoff. Over to Miles Schneider on the right wing. Brody now between the circles. Back to Henry. Steps to his left. Heat check. 3 ball. Got it. Another 3 from Henry. He's got 28 tonight. And it's 60-51 Madison. Ryder Thompson trying to shake Henry. Gets by him now to the left side. Misses it off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound Miles Schneider for the Bulldogs. Henry top of the key. Henry drive inside. Kicks into the corner for Brody. Brody back out to Schneider. Now to Henry. Or Shane, I should say. Shane dribbles over to the right side here for the Bulldogs. 18 to shoot. Madison, the 9-point lead, can run some clock. Miles to Shane. He'll fire a 3. No good. And a rebound at Reed for Canton. Reed on the attack. Drives into Schneider. No whistle. He scored it for 2. And it's a 7-point Madison lead, 60-53. Henry down to the block for Brody. Brody bounce pass Cummins. Back outside for Brody again. And then to Shane between the circles. Schneider comes out to get the ball now. Madison continuing to chew up clock. We're halfway through the fourth quarter here. Madison by 7. Here's Henry at the top of the key. Around a screen, he'll launch in a 3. Got another one, and Coach White wants a timeout. 63-53, Bulldogs up by 10 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Henry's got 31 tonight. We'll take a break. Back after this on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
63-53, Madison on top by 10. 4 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Canton with the basketball, following that last made three by Henry Veenhoff. Left side Thompson here for the Seahawks. Thompson down to the middle for Beatty. Here's Reed with it, guarded by Cummins now. Reed on the attack, pulls up free throw line jumper, spins out, no good. Henry's got the rebound for the Madison Bulldogs, and they can again afford to take their time on the offensive end. Shane around a screen says no to that. I'm driving all the way to the rack for a lay-in. Two more for Shane Veenhoff. He's got 9. Canton quickly the other way. Left side, here's Charling for a three. No good. Rebound Shane for the Bulldogs. Coach White says let's give it back to Shane. And he'll walk it up into the front court. Then drives around a screen. Through everybody. Puts it up off the window. Cannot get the roll. Rebound loose underneath. Shane trying to rip it free. He got it over to Schneider. And Miles will put it up off the glass for 2. And suddenly it's 67-53. Madison here with under 3 to play. Bulldogs are pulling away. Ball knocked free in the corner. Now inside wide open was Beatty. So Schneider held him. Makes him earn it from the free throw line with 2:52 to play. Here in the fourth quarter, Bulldogs have expanded their lead now to 67-53. Canton has played in some close games this year that they've not been able to get the wins in. Meanwhile, Madison, they've played some close ones. They've gotten a few of them. The overtime wins over Dubrook and Elkton Lake Benton. The McCook Central Montrose win that they had to grind away for in the fourth quarter. First free throw good by Beatty. And now one more from the free throw line here is on its way and good. Landon Hill, a sophomore, coming into the game for the first time tonight for Canton. And he'll replace Noah Beatty. 2:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs are up by 12. Shane into the front court for Madison, over to Crabtree. Crabtree, Miles top of the key. Shane has it into the post now for Henry. Spins on his man, goes to the reverse layup and hits. It's a 33-point night for Henry Veenhoff, 69-55. Bulldogs on top. Top of the key, Thompson wants a three ball short. Schneider with the rebound for Madison now, 2:25 to play. They hand it off to Shane here. And now let's see if Madison runs a little bit of clock before they attack. Here's Henry, outside for Shane. Shane driving, Shane through the paint, layup good. Two more for Shane, 71-55 Bulldogs. Thompson over to Meister inside, got fouled, and 2 shots coming up for Meister here with 2:02 remaining in the ball game, and Canton now starting to empty the bench a little bit, down 71-55. 2 free throws coming up for Theo Meister. First one up and good. So subs in for Canton as Charling goes to the bench, and Alex Reed with 24 points heads to the bench. One more free throw up and good. And Meister will check out as Bennett Oakley into the ball game. So Canton has put up the white flag here with the fresh 5 out onto the floor. The bench is in. Madison will follow with a substitution of their own as Driscoll in for the Bulldogs. And Trip Hansen in as well. Here's Crabtree right side for Madison. Schneider top of the key. Now inside looking for Driscoll, but it was knocked away out of bounds off of Driscoll's hands last. Madison will put the rest of their subs in now. Gavin Schneider and Fink checking into the ball game for Madison. With 1:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Drive inside by Oakland. Stopping at the baseline now is Langrock. Driscoll following Oakland around a screen. Left side it goes for Wet Greenwood. Passes down low. Landon Hill, nothing there. Got it away to Batiste. He'll go off the window, no. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stays here with Canton. With 1:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. Again, Madison up 71-57. Bulldogs able to pull away here in this fourth quarter and on the way to their 10th win of the year. Three-point shot off the inbound is good for Bennett Oakland. And the lead is 11 here with 1:15 remaining. Bulldogs, here's Fink. Fink driving through traffic off the window, left it short. And rebound to the Seahawks. Long pass ahead, Batiste through his hands. And out of play. Madison will get it back here with 1:05 to go. Bulldogs probably had to grind a little more than they wanted to here tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say, but they're going to get the W in the end. That's what counts. Hansen sheds a man. Gets it right back. Launches on a three. Cannot connect. Oakland with the rebound now for Canton. With 40 seconds to go. Three-ball transition, no good. And Driscoll runs down the loose ball here for the Bulldogs. Across the timeline. Now with a half a minute to go. Fink into the corner on the left side for Madison. He'll fire on a three. No. Offensive rebound, but out of bounds. And it goes to Canton here with 24 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Canton had the lead in the first. Tied the game in the second half here, but Madison pulls away in the end. Oakland outside for a three ball, no good. Hold now for Madison as Driscoll gets the rebound, and that will do it. Final score tonight, it's Madison with a 71-60 win over the Canton Seahawks. The Bulldogs get their 10th win of the year. The Seahawks fall to 0-18. Your F&M Co-op Oil postgame show is coming up next on KJAM.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has two convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. 'Cause nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Back here in Canton for the final time, it's the F&M Co-op Oil post-game show brought to you by the F&M in Madison for all your vehicle fuel, bulk fuel needs, tires, Green Mountain pellet grills, and more. You'll find it all at your friends at F&M Co-op Oil, Highway 34 in Madison. The Madison boys salvaged the last game of a doubleheader here with a 71-60 win over the Canton Seahawks. Was not an easy one. Canton jumped out to the lead in this ball game, went up by 9 in the game's opening quarter. Madison, though, able to come back and take the lead 36-29 at halftime. That's because they held Canton scoreless for the first 6.5 minutes of the second quarter. Canton did get back-to-back 3 balls right before halftime to cut into that lead a little bit. And then they came back again in the third, actually would come back and tie the game up. Madison, though, able to pull away down the stretch. Henry Wienhoff, just too much offense tonight. 33 points for Henry. Shane got into foul trouble, but then exploded in the fourth. He finishes with 11 tonight. Miles Schneider had 9 for the Bulldogs in the win. Alex Reed, 24 in the loss for Canton tonight. Madison girls also fell this evening they fell, I should say. Madison boys got the win. Madison girls lost. 68-34 was the final there. Canton won their 12th game of the year behind 8th grader Maya Anderson's new school record, 37 points. Now the Madison girls now with 3 games remaining on their season coming up next week. Madison will wrap up the regular season by Friday in a doubleheader in Dakota Valley for the girls. For the boys now, they are off until that Dakota Valley doubleheader coming up on Friday. Those games in North Sioux City, and we'll have them for you right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Madison girls have Millbank Tuesday, MCM on Thursday, and then Dakota Valley doubleheader on Friday. So we've got 4 games coming up for you next week here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Bulldog boys with the win tonight. They improved their record now to 10-6. Canton falls to 0-17. That's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. This afternoon, whatever it is, I don't know. I'm in a gym. It feels like it should be about 9 o'clock at night. I understand, though, from what I hear, that it is, in fact, not. Thank you for being with us here today for Bulldog basketball. We'll talk to you again Tuesday in Madison for the girls' game against Millbank, which will, by the way, be the final home game senior night of the year for the Madison girls. Until then, for everyone at KJM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Hey, happy Valentine's Day to you. Have a great rest of your Saturday afternoon.